Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Tea Time with Torloth. Today, as I said last week, I'm doing my most anticipated games of 2022. This list is not in any particular order, except for the very last game, which is the one I'm most excited to play because reasons. I'll have a short voiceover for everything, trying to go through it. I grabbed some trailer footage, so hopefully this all works out and looks sweet. So again, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and enjoy the show.
It happened.
Elden Ring, the latest and greatest from Software. I am interested. Me and open world games aren't always friends, and I'm not sure if I will beat it, but Sekiro kind of lost me because it only had one option for a main weapon, and I didn't like it. I didn't like being shoehorned into using the solo katana. Yeah, there was the ninja switch trick weapons or whatever, but it's not the same as having the choice of main weapons like every other Dark Souls game. I have, however, picked up some of the older Dark Souls games that I haven't beaten, and I'm going to probably play them a bit going into Elden Ring. But just because the game gives me the options to be able to choose my weapon and magic and mix and match, from what it seems, has good traversal, a nice selection of dungeons and open world, I'm cautiously optimistic. So yes, I will be playing and hopefully enjoying Elden Ring in 2022. I do have a copy on pre-order, so I will be probably talking about it not that far after when it comes out. I wasn't lucky enough to play it in the beta test, but as someone who really liked, I think Bloodborne is still my favorite From Software game, so I'm hopeful here. This world looks awesome.
What could the demigods ever hope to win by warring?
Scorn. I've been on the fence about this game for a while. And well, its world is something out of a science fiction book that I swear I saw in the library at my school as a child and gave me nightmares. But after playing the original Prey and using its very interesting organic weapons, I am cautiously optimistic for Scorn, even though it looks gross and kind of, let's just call it what it is, disgusting. If the game is too gross, I'll just drop it. If it makes me feel uncomfortable playing it, I'll stop playing it. But so far it looks like a win, kind of right up my alley.
You see things others can't.
Ghostwire Tokyo. This combines a lot of things that I really like. Japan, first-person shooters, magic, yokai. This game had its hooks in me from the very first time I saw it, and it gets more and more interesting for me. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but I'm definitely in, and I definitely want to see where they take this story and where they take these characters.
It's up to you to save Tokyo.
I think it's going to be a jumbled mess of a story, but I'm going to love every second of it.
Pobre bribón. I'm gonna have to take you apart again. Hey, Dev, anything interesting?
Exist too.
Redfall. I know so little about this game, besides it's quirky in all the right ways, with odd guns, odd characters, co-op stealth fun, vampires.
That was fun, right?
Honestly, this game could go a lot of ways, and I'm hoping that it goes in a way that it's presented as a good, solid game. We haven't seen any gameplay yet. We don't know how progression is, how the co-op is going to even factor into this game. But it feels like a 80s-esque B-movie that you'd see trailers for. Something like Critters or something, but it's like a movie, but it's a game. There's like weird human cultists. I'm honestly just hoping that it's
How do we always get into
just
this?
knocks it out of the park, because Arcane for me have been kind of hit or miss with how I feel about their games, but this has got an interesting premise. I feel like vampires are kind of underutilized, and it's nice to see not another zombie game or an alien game that's co-op, but only time will tell. It's apparently next summer, so
Really hope the video was worth
we'll hopefully get in on that.
Everybody, fall back! People need to know what happened. Layla, with me! Get me on the roof now!
Thank you, Layla. You're the best. Oh, Jacob, don't even mention it.
Robin! Now or never!
Where's the other one? Where'd it go?
Give me a taste. That bag.
Bloody hell!
Taste this, cabrona!
I've been watching you.
Ah! Jacob, there's something.
Thump goes the rabbit's heart.
Oh, shit. Dev's gonna love this one. You better have a plan, Jacob.
Yep. Don't miss.
Don't touch me!
Look! A new one!
Primo, penalty! Go, go!
Kill me. End me. You can't bring the blood trends. It's only just begun.
I think there's vampire in this.
Really? What does it taste like? Be specific.
Like blood and death. And strawberry.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving.
Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
Constellation Starship Frontier. We have you on scanners. Performing remote systems check. Helium-3 tanks check. Seals are intact. Clear still go.
Sandwich! Okay. It's Starfield. But we've seen so little of the game, and to be honest with people, I'm not a huge fan of everything Bethesda Studio puts out.
They say
I liked
the wonder is
Fallout
not that the field of stars is
3
so vast,
and 4
but that we have
to an
measured
alright degree, New Vegas is
part of
still one of my
Constellation now.
preferred games to play,
Part of our family.
but
What you found. It's the
not
key to
a big Elder
unlocking
Scrolls fan. I tried a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online for that quest. Honestly, I'm just not. I'm not in that kind of
This
games
is
anymore.
what
That's
we're
fine.
working towards.
I'm just hoping that
We've
this
come to
game
the
doesn't fall into a lot of the
of
trappings that the
humanity's
Creation
fallen
Engine 1 or 1.2 or the original version of the Creation Engine has. Awkward, stiff animations, draw distance
why we're
issues, gross textures, performance that is subpar. I'm not here to tell you that Creation's a bad engine, and if you like Skyrim or Oblivion, you're silly, because those games are fine, but I'm, again, cautiously optimistic about Starfield. But I want to see gameplay before I even decide if I'm going to install it to play it. Sonic Frontiers. I love Sonic. Not as much as the cult of Sonic, but I still grew up with and respect Sonic and play a lot of his games. Even some of the bad ones. I'm pretty sure I have a copy of Sonic 06 somewhere. But this looks fantastic, and I hope that it lives up to how good it looks. I'm not sure if this is in-engine or this is just CG, but oh, this game looks wicked, and I want to see more. Hopefully we see gameplay sometime in the spring. It's supposed to be out the holiday. Who knows?
Ну не знаю. Между аномалией и маслиной я уж лучше пулю выберу.
Docker 2. Okay, lower your pitchforks, everybody. They took out the NFT bullshit. I know that was a stupid move to begin with, but to be honest, I feel like these guys were just trying to be on the right side of history, and they thought, like most people probably don't understand what NFTs are and don't understand that they're basically a certificate of authenticity for something that doesn't matter. I've also heard them described as a marriage certificate, but everyone gets to go with your significant other, but you still have the marriage certificate and you can't do anything about it. So yeah, NFTs are silly, but Stalker, which I think they confirmed was Unreal 5, looks incredible. Like, just look at this game.
Слышал? Вот это
It
культура.
honestly is astounding. This game looks like. I've never played a Stalker game before. I've heard they're tough as nails, but
Прошу
you know what?
прощения. Может, вам кучёна?
I guess I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna jump in the deep end. Here, go play Stalker 2 in April sometime.
Да пошел ты.
Зря ты так с друзьями. Ты же его на вылазки таскаешь.
Чего-чего, а дружбы в зоне я точно не встречал.
Это верно.
Он мучился?
Нет.
Это хорошо. Он этого не заслужил.
А пулю заслужил. Жаль, что ты так с ним поступил.
Мне тоже. Считаешь, я не думал, как обойтись без его смерти? Она не могла быть свободна, пока он жил. Зато теперь посмотри на нее. Нет, Скиф, я не отдам ее никому. Зона дала мне жизнь, новую жизнь. Жизнь, которую я готов вернуть, если потребуется. Я буду защищать ее. Всегда. Охренеть.
Похоже, пора.
И куда ты теперь?
В Припять. Нужно с ним поговорить.
Удачной охоты, сталкер.
The legend of the cutest fox that's ever existed. There's a fox with a sword and an adventure. What more do I need to say? The demo I played was good, but frustrating because the game reset if you died, like back to the start of the demo. And I died on the boss, so I can't wait because it's payback time. I'm gonna get that boss. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna take Tunic there and we'll win. It might take me a few tries, but I'm gonna do it. Tunic looks fantastic. Stray, Cyberpunk World, Orange Cat, Backpack. Need I say more? I've been interested in this game since the tech demo, all the way back in 2016. I think it was 2016 anyway. And before it had a name, but it looks like it'll be a really fun time. I hope it's not too sad. I don't like sad cats. What's a cute cat? I want to pet it. I want to be friends. Cats are friends.
Scanning craft. Pan-Galactic Federation battleship.
Star Ocean, the Divine Force. This is another first for me. I don't want to say I missed out on, but I didn't play many or any of the Star Ocean games. I've known they've existed, but this one looks really interesting to me. Visual showcase, sure. You might notice from the footage I grabbed from the trailer that the performance is not exactly great, but this game isn't out yet, so hopefully it comes in a much more polished and better state than it's showing in the demo. But I'm kind of optimistic about this one. It looks really cool. The flying around mechanic, good traversal in a game with an open world can be really important. And this one looks like it's got it. crazy fun, over-the-top abilities, cute characters. The cutscenes seem to be running at like a very stable frame rate, and they look really good. And then the gameplay kind of stutters and what in the trailer here. Like, I definitely enjoy what I'm looking at. Hope this is the. I hope this is a fantastic game, and I hope I don't need to play a bunch of other games to know what the hell's going on.
Spare me your self-righteousness. I shall be saved by mine own hands.
If humanity should persist as it has, never will it find total freedom from sorrow.
What hope do we hold should they descend upon us now?
If you dare turn your back to this, I swear I'll destroy the Federation ship by ship until there's not a damn thing left!
And we've come to the end of the list. Chaos. This is my most anticipated game, and this might strike people as odd. Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, or as I like to call it, Chaos for short. This game is made by Team Ninja, known for their work lately on Nioh and its sequel, the Nioh 2. Despite the terrible performance on my Xbox Series X back when the demo was out, and I want to say in the fall or late summer, this game had me intrigued. This game is basically a walking meme, edgy, broody, and full of chaos. But it's grown on me. I've embraced the stupidity. It's on par with Resident Evil 5's boulder punching.
You just have to hunt him down.
The game does have really cool combat and a system that lets you switch classes basically on the fly. Gear, weapons, everything all at once. It's kind of interesting.
There was a knight who left on the same journey as you, but never
And it's
returned.
all the Final Fantasy characters you know and love. You know, we had a pugilist, a warrior, black mage. I didn't see white mage, but the demo didn't have everyone with lancer, which you can class into or build up into dragoon with other ones. It's the job system you know and love from Final Fantasy.
And who are you?
Will this game have a story that's a dumpster fire? Possibly. But I need to remind everyone, the Final Fantasy VI let you suplex a train,
He always wore such
a ghost train. You can just pick it up and suplex it.
It's Garland.
No. I become chaos.
And that brings us to the end of my most anticipated games of 2022. There are a few omissions, I guess, to this list, you could say. First, where's Horizon Forbidden West and God of War Ragnarok? One, I don't have PS5. Yes, I know both those games are coming to PS4. But two, I'm not super interested in sequels for either. I think I'm more interested in God of War Ragnarok, but I need to finish God of War first. And I feel like I basically have to restart God of War to do it. I'm just stuck in a part where I can't, in a fight where I can't win, so I don't know if I'm under leveled or, you know, I'm not sure. It sure feels like a fight I can't win unless I do everything perfect, and I hate feeling like that in a game. I really do. So, God of War Ragnarok goes on to the back burner for a game that I might play later. Horizon Forbidden West, I might watch a playthrough of or a recap of just the story, maybe. Not because I didn't Mostly because I didn't care for the game portion of the original Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my goodness. Nintendo side, quick. Bayonetta 3 looks really cool. I'm excited for all the Bayonetta fans. I'm more of a fan of just the character of Bayonetta and the crazy cool things that happen in your games. I love watching them. I love the concept of Bayonetta. I'm not very good at playing them, so I let better people at Bayonetta play them. Pokemon Legends Arceus looks interesting. Don't know how much I'm actually going to want to play it. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm falling in love with Pokemon. No, it's just Pokemon Shining Diamond and Pearl. I believe that's what they were called. I don't know. I didn't play them. I wasn't really interested. They kind of looked like not good ports. Maybe, I don't know. They didn't look super fun to me. I didn't like Diamond and Pearl the first time around. They probably should have just done Platinum because I actually liked Platinum. So we'll leave it at that. So Pokemon Legends Arceus, I'll probably play. Not sure how much. I'm absolutely looking forward to it. Splatoon 3. Interested? But I don't know. I never played the Octo expansion for Splatoon 2, mostly because it sounded like it was a bunch of challenge maps and stuff, and those aren't always my favorite. So I have such a hard time trying to make. I have so many. I feel like I have like too many service games. And I'm like juggling all of them. It's like, oh well, there's an event happening now in Halo, but there's one also happening in Overwatch, and then there's events happening in Back for Blood, and it's like I'm basically juggling the three of them, and one of them might get bumped, or two of them. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of times where I'm just juggling the three of these games, and or three or four service games that never end, and it's just I don't like it. It's like I don't want to not play them because I enjoy them, but it just feels like a slog, and I kind of hate that. What's next? Wishes for 2022. Wishes / predictions. I predict that we're gonna see either Xbox. Let's see. Well, it might be too strong. Let's just go all in. I predict there's gonna be an Xbox Elite Series 3 controller, and there's gonna be a replacement regular controller, and it's going to have DualSense like rumble. They'll call something weird, and adaptive triggers, kind of like PlayStation has, which would be unfortunate, but I feel like they would maybe do it differently, because on the Elite Series 2 here, you've got these hard switches. You could, with the mechanism that they have on the PS5, could technically set them to hair triggers if you wanted hair triggers in software. So I have a feeling that would be the way they would go if they're going to do it. We're still not going to see a new Switch revision. The chip shortage is making that abundantly clear. But we might see one the year after. That's my guess. Straight up wish Astral Chain on everything. Astral Chain and Bayonetta 1 and 2 on everything. Hoping for Atlas to port games to PC and Xbox because it seems so dumb to just make it for. I don't want to be like it's dumb to make games for the Switch because the Switch has probably the biggest install base right now. But I feel like you're just leaving money on the table and you're kind of making people resent you when you skip other platforms that you usually support. I don't know. Atlas is like a wild card for what they're going to support and what they aren't. More acquisitions from everybody. I predict that we're going to see an acquisition from Microsoft soon. Soon. I have no information to go on. It's just prediction. Straight up prediction. Otherwise, yeah, that's it for me. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next week for the top 6 games of 2021. Unless something happens and I can't make that video in time, but I'm gonna try. Oh, did I say Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas!